Hey guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning June 19th through the 25th in my SPC edit by Print Press and Planner using my Caress Press 2023 inserts. And this week I am planning for the week of Pride. I mean, technically Pride is a month-long, if not lifetime celebration, but I am using this Pride Parade kit. I think that's what it's called. I'm not exactly sure, but I will put it in the name of this plan with me, of course. But I am using that kit from SPC along with her orange and green add-ons. I have just been absolutely loving a solid color blocking rainbow moment in my spreads. I did it with Mario and it was just so fun. And I initially wasn't obsessed with this art at all, but just like the idea of it just got me more excited. I just wish the fashion people were like way more inclusive, and I wish maybe there were just less fashion people if it was going to be not that inclusive, but still really excited for this. I love the rainbow foil. I feel like it totally brought it all together. I currently still don't have my Plan With Me sticker overlays that I was going to use with this spread in rainbow, but hopefully by the time my spread is uploaded, they're up. I am doing this voiceover very, very early because I'm going on vacation, so hopefully by the time the spread is put up, I'm waiting to take pictures until I have all those fun little overlays for you all. But I did overlay some of the rainbow bougie boxes from an SBC rainbow kit I had left over, along with this rainbow confetti pattern I got from Plan With Me stickers. You can use my code Laura15 to save 15% off and get my exclusive freebie. But yeah, so I did kind of a overlay on top of those, and I really like specifically with the rainbow patterns, I like the ones when you can flip it so that it's not like all the same rainbow consistent throughout. I just kind of hate that. So I really like being able to flip the pattern and make the rainbow its like own pattern for each column. And yeah, I just absolutely love how this turned out. I think the rainbow is so fun. Like any rainbow moment for me is automatically a win. I really just need my quote overlays right now is what I'm missing when I stare at this spread. But hopefully, again, by the time this goes up, they're there on the spread. I did use some of the rainbow washi that SPC came out with this year, which I really like how she did that little add-on with some quotes and some little deco. I did put the quotes and deco throughout the spread where I felt like it would fit and felt like that turned out really cute. I did use rainbow scripts from Plan With Me stickers this week, like customs that I thought were really cute as well. And yeah, I didn't really do anything for Pride this week, but I am part of the LGBTQIA plus community, so I don't really feel like I need to do anything explicitly for Pride to celebrate it in my planner. Like just me existing is Pride, and me hanging out with the people I interact with every day is me celebrating Pride. So okay, that base flew by and then my editing was messed up, so I made a few edits, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the week. Again, I fill out the sidebar kind of at the end of the video. Definitely check out my planner Instagram, Laura Marie Plans, for up close pictures of the spread. And I did color block. I added on the orange and green colors to the spread, so you guys will see that. So on Monday, I of course marked that it was Juneteenth first and foremost, and then I marked Rover Daycare. We had daycare this day with, I literally don't know who. Couldn't tell you. And then we had a Rover pickup. I watched Nora from Queens, which is really, really good. It's on HBO now, and Jake has this whole thing where he was like, the whole goal of Max was to get like both the girls and the guys side combined, because HBO before was very like guy heavy, and Discovery Plus and all those shows, all those reality TV shows are very girl heavy. So I feel like it worked because I've been watching so many Max shows lately. I did work from home. I watched some 90 Day. I edited for YouTube and then just hung out with Oliver. On Tuesday, we had Rover Daycare again. I really can't remember who we had Rover Daycare with on Monday, which is kind of crazy. Um, I went in to office this week. I did pull from this fun new rainbow doodle set SPC came out with that has like, it's not like ombre like a lot of her rainbow is. It's like each pixelated rainbow, and I really just really like that. So I was really excited to pull that in this week for this rainbow spread. So I did have a leadership meeting this morning. So I did that, and then I just went in office, and then of course to reward myself, since it is kind of a far drive, I got Sonic after. Came home, took a mean nap because I was a tired girl. I did work from home, took Ollie slash the dogs to the park. I did do some planning time this night. I watched more Nora from Queens and then hung out with Oliver. I love these custom Oliver scripts. Stickers. I have the custom ones from Whimsy Plans, but then I also have the ones that Celise. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember the spelling, but that studio drew, and then I just had Lily's desk print them out for me, and I really like how that turned out as well. So I just love those as an alternative Ollie sticker option. On Wednesday, I did have a mini team meeting this day in person. So I met at the new location for that and conducted that meeting with all the clinicians and stuff. I got Starbucks after, and then I just had more meetings. We had a rover drop off this day. I don't remember. Why is my, oh, I do remember. It was Max, the Aussie Doodle. He was like, so his owners basically told us he was like the easiest dog ever, and that just wasn't true. Like, he wasn't difficult, but he definitely wasn't easy. Like, he definitely had multiple accidents in the apartment. He definitely was very hyper. He tore up about like 15 or 20 of Oliver's toys, which we don't care about because he has so many toys and all he cares about are balls. But and we're moving. But I'm just like, how do you tear, like, you're trying to tear up all those toys at that rate, which is just menace like behavior because Oliver would never. But yeah, he came in really, really, really hot, and they told us he wouldn't pull at all and all this stuff. And then he just like pulled me like crazy when I walked him. After he already had an accident. It was just like this whole thing. But we had him till, I think, yeah, Sunday night. So we had him for quite a while. But that was an experience. And then my best friend Ra actually came over this day. I don't get to see her that much because she like doesn't have a car and she lives in the city. And she works as a teacher, which is very time consuming, and she's like doing the grad school program I used to do because she is pursuing like something similar that I do. um but she is on summer break because she's a teacher, so she came over this day, and had I didn't go. I don't know what happened, but I thought I had work this day, but I guess I didn't. So I hung out with her, and then we played both Mario Golf and Mario Party. I was like telling her all about this new Mario Party and how I was obsessed, and she was like seeing my stories, and she knows I love Mario, and she got me into Mario Golf, so we of course played that as well. But yeah, it was just a really really good time. Love hanging out with her, and she's like my Mario bestie. She dressed up Mario themed with for Halloween with us this past year, so that was really fun. But yeah, so I hung out with her, and then after she left, I just did some work from home, and then I watched more Nora from Queens. I pretty much binged that whole show. I think I actually finished it this day. And then you'll see I binged another HBO Max show, or Max show, I guess I should say. But yeah, and then this night I just played Switch with Jake. I'm sure we played more Mario Party because I was just on a high ride of Mario Party. But I think this is the last time I played it, like, since current time, which it's like almost a week and a half later, kind of a week later, and I haven't touched Mario Party. But it was a good way for me to use all my Switch stickers, and I'm definitely not complaining because it's definitely a really good time. So yeah. On Thursday, we had Rover daycare again, so I just marked that, and then I did have work this day. I mean, I had work every day, but I actually like went in person or did something this day. Who knows? It's very vague when I mark it, but that's fine by me. I did take the doggos to the park. I filmed for some YouTube videos, and then I actually started packing this day, which I haven't really done much packing since. We did declutter our clothes, which was like a task and a half that Jake and I were both very much dreading. So I was glad to get that over with. And we did. This editing game is seriously messed up. I'm sorry for all the cuts if you can even notice, but we did start packing this day. So I packed up a bunch of things because Jake was, I don't think I actually went. I think only Jake went on Friday, but Jake had to go on Friday to get a window quote because we are trying to get all new windows in our house that we just bought. So he went ahead and brought some boxes over of stuff we packed up. So I started packing this night. I did take the dogs on the walk. I think we took them to the new Amazon H2Q right by us, which was really fun. And then I started watching Love Island UK because I was so freaking bored, and I'm like actually kind of up to date. Like, I'm not up to date, but I'm not behind anymore either. And I always had this thing where I like couldn't understand these people and their British accents, but I do have to watch with subtitles, which is like a whole thing. But I feel like I have kind of gotten it down. I've kind of gotten the English accent. But when I am working from home and like watching the show simultaneously in the background, I do get very lost because it's like 90 Day Fiance. I feel like I have to pay attention. I have to read subtitles. I have to focus on what's happening because it's not something I can just hear and go out and like whatever, like some reality TV. But yeah, been enjoying Love Island UK. Also, they're so young on there. It's like kind of sickening. Like, how are you 21 looking for marriage? I do not believe that at all. Unless you're like, like already like with someone. Like, I just don't believe it as like someone who's 21 is actually seeking out marriage and isn't an F boy. I'm sorry. I'm only speaking about boys, by the way. But on Friday, we did have a window quote, so I marked that. And then we had a Rover drop off. I don't even know any. I think Ollie with a Y got dropped off for the night, actually. So we watched him. I took the doggos to the park, and then I cuddled Jake this day. I started watching Sex Lives of College Girls, which was really, really good. I think it was like 2 or 3 seasons, but I literally finished it in a day. It was so good. I really enjoyed that show. And then I just hung out with the dogs, so I marked that. On Saturday, my period came, so I, of course, marked that. And whenever my period comes, I'm quite miserable just because I have PCOS, and so my period coming is always like dramatic and doesn't need to be, but it is. Ollie got picked up because he just stayed the night with us, and then my father-in-law came over to hang out with us. Like I said last week, when it was Father's Day, he was out of town, so we hung out with him the week before Father's Day and the week after Father's Day. But yeah, he came down to see us, and we just hung out. I think we ordered some food and just chilled, and then Jake and I did run some errands to Target. I was actually looking for the Target sticker for forever, and for some reason could not find it on the doodle sheet, and then I found it like 5 seconds later. But it's like, it's fine. It's totally fine. I just was very confused for a second, and you guys will probably see me be very confused. I probably am looking for it here. But yeah, so I ran to Target, got some errands done, and then I got Chipotle after, and then I did finish Sex Lives of College Girls, which was really, really good. I mean, it was mediocre. Like, Jake thought it was, like, awful. He thought the writing was so bad. Because I know, like, some people aren't a fan of Mindy Kaling. But I thought it was funny and good. And I really liked, especially Leighton, the character Leighton. But I thought it was, like, a good binge-watching show for, like, a day. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So I have no complaints on my end. And then I did just cuddle Jake this night. So I marked that. On Sunday, back to red. I was super sleepy this day, so I marked that. And then I actually, this was like a couple days ago, I literally slept all day because I was so tired. And then I woke up to go to dinner with my family. Yeah, that's what happened. We ate like hand-pulled noodles and dumplings and green scallion pancakes and just all the good stuff, Szechuan beef, etc. from this new place we found near, like, kind of between where I am and where my parents live. So it's like a nice spot in the middle, I should say. So we had dinner with them because my cousin was in town for a very short period of time, just the 2 days, and I really wanted to see her. And then we were like, let's just have a family dinner. So we did that, and just like when every single person from my family comes to town, like when my mom's side of the family comes back into the DMV, they always want Asian food because like my cousin lives in Wisconsin. She used to live in Ohio, not very good Asian food. And then my sister lives in Colorado, not very good Asian food. My other cousins actually live in New York, which I feel like isn't bad, but it's always so funny because we always do like extensive family dinners when the fam is in town, and we make sure everyone gets their Asian food fix for the time being. And then we just ran some groceries. I got Starbucks after because I was so freaking tired this day. And then I cleaned, and then we watched Avatar 2 this night, which I really did not pay a lot of attention to. We started it at like 12 and ended it at like 3 or something like that. It was such a long movie. But one of the dogs we were watching, Max, who came on Wednesday, he was getting picked up this night. She said she could pick him up early the next day, but I was like, I'd rather you pick him up late tonight. So I just stayed up really late because her flight kept getting delayed, and there's just been a whole shit show with like flights lately. So her flight had some issues, so I just stayed up late and we watched Avatar 2. But to say I watched it is kind of a lie. I definitely was on my phone for a majority of it, not paying any attention. But a movie like that is honestly just too long for me. My attention span can just not take it. I don't know how I ever went through college, went through grad school, went through regular school, because my attention span is just not there anymore. So yeah, I did use these really cute Bye Girls from Fox and Cactus that I absolutely love, as well as some quotes. I just love the like Queer AF from SPC. I really like how she did that this year. And I haven't really bought any of her like washi and deco kind of sets she's come out with, but I really, really liked the Pride one, obviously. So I do feel like this came out really nicely. I know I was like a little hesitant on the art. I think it'll look a lot better with overlays just because I'm still not a fan of the art, but I love the rainbow. I love the colors. I love the sentiment of it. And I love Pride, and I love just being proud of who you are, loving whoever the F you want, no matter what anyone says, it shouldn't matter, etc. So happy Pride if you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, thank you for being an ally and watching this video this far. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans for up close pictures of this spread. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!